Coatis are fascinating creatures that belong to the raccoon family, Procyonidae. Here are 60 amazing facts about coatis. Taxonomy. Coatis belong to the genus Nasua. There are 4 recognized species of coatis: white-nosed coati, Nasua narica, South American coati, Nasua, Eastern mountain coati, Nasua solitaria, and Western mountain coati, Nasua. Habitat. Coatis are found in a variety of habitats, including forests, grasslands, and mountains, from the southwestern United States to South America. Physical appearance. They have a distinctive long, ringed tail, which is often carried upright. Coatis have a flexible nose and a distinctive facial mask. Size. Adult coatis typically weigh between 5 to 15 pounds, 2.3 to 6.8 kilograms. Diet. Coatis are omnivores and have a varied diet that includes fruits, insects, small animals, and eggs. Behavior. They are primarily diurnal, meaning they are active during the day. Coatis are known for their social behavior and often travel in groups called bands. Social structure. Bands of coatis are usually led by a dominant male. Females and their young make up the majority of the band. Communication. Coatis communicate using vocalizations, including clicks, grunts, and chatters. Nesting. Females build nests in trees or on the ground, where they give birth to litters of typically 4 to 6 young. Lifespan. Coatis can live up to 7 to 8 years in the wild. Adaptations. Their long, mobile snouts help them search for food in crevices and under rocks. Climbing abilities. Coatis are skilled climbers and spend a significant amount of time in trees. Nocturnal threat. They are vulnerable to predators like jaguars and large birds of prey, especially during the night. Conservation status. Coatis are generally not considered endangered, but habitat loss and fragmentation can pose threats to their populations. Grooming. Coatis engage in grooming behaviors, assisting each other in maintaining cleanliness. Sense of smell. Coatis have an excellent sense of smell, which they use for locating food. Scent marking. They mark their territories with scent glands located on their paws and around their throats. Tool use. Some coatis have been observed using tools, such as sticks, to extract insects from crevices. Population density. Population density can vary based on the availability of food and resources in their habitat. Feeding rituals. Coatis often use their front paws to manipulate and examine food items before eating them. Reproduction. Female coatis may delay implantation of embryos in order to time births with optimal environmental conditions. Intelligence. Coatis are considered intelligent animals, capable of problem-solving. Traveling bands. Bands of coatis can cover large distances in search of food. Tail functions. Coatis use their tails for balance when climbing and for communication within the group. Cognitive abilities. They are known to learn from experience and adapt their behaviors accordingly. Population dynamics. Population dynamics can be influenced by factors such as food availability and predation. Parental care. Female coatis provide extensive care for their young, nursing them and protecting them from predators. Mating rituals. Mating rituals often involve vocalizations, sniffing, and grooming between males and females. Disease susceptibility. Coatis can be susceptible to diseases such as rabies. Climate adaptations. Coatis are adaptable to various climates, from tropical rainforests to arid regions. Scavenging behavior. In addition to hunting, coatis are skilled scavengers, feeding on carrion. Agile movements. Coatis exhibit agile movements on the ground and in trees, thanks to their flexible bodies. Population monitoring. Researchers may use camera traps and other methods to monitor coati populations in the wild. Intraspecific interactions. Intraspecific interactions can include play behavior and social grooming within the group. Sense of hearing. Coatis have well-developed senses, including acute hearing. Mimicry. They can exhibit deceptive behaviors, such as feigning aggression or injury to deter predators. Environmental impact. Coatis play a role in shaping ecosystems by influencing plant distribution through their feeding habits. Human interaction. Coatis near human settlements may become accustomed to human presence and scavenge for food. Coloration. Their fur can vary in color from brown to reddish-brown, with lighter underparts. Temperature regulation. Coatis may alter their behavior to regulate body temperature, seeking shade or water in hot weather. Individual identification. Researchers may use distinctive features, such as facial markings, to identify individual coatis. Fossil record. The fossil record indicates that raccoon-like animals similar to coatis have existed for millions of years. Urban adaptation. Some coatis have adapted to urban environments, where they may scavenge for food in garbage bins. Facial markings. The facial markings of coatis can help reduce glare from the sun and enhance their visual acuity. Fasting ability. Coatis can endure short periods of fasting if food becomes scarce. Hybridization. Hybridization between different coati species can occur in regions where their ranges overlap. Estrus cycles. Female coatis have a delayed implantation period, allowing them to time the birth of their young. Insect control. Coatis play a role in controlling insect populations, as they feed on various arthropods. Photoperiod influence. The length of daylight can influence the timing of reproductive behaviors in coatis. Zoonotic diseases. Coatis can potentially transmit zoonotic diseases to humans, emphasizing the importance of caution around wild animals. Captive breeding programs. Some coati species may be part of captive breeding programs aimed at conservation efforts. Tail length variation. The length and appearance of the tail can vary among different coati species. Group dynamics. Within a coati band, there may be a hierarchy among females, with dominant individuals having priority access to resources. Predator avoidance. Coatis are vigilant and may use trees as a refuge to avoid ground predators. Scent tracking. They use their keen sense of smell to track down hidden prey. Aposematism. Coatis may display aposematic coloration as a warning to predators about their potential danger. Parasite adaptations. Coatis have adaptations, such as grooming, to manage and control external parasites. High reproductive potential. Coatis have the ability to reproduce rapidly under favorable conditions. Feeding adaptations. Their snouts are adapted for probing and extracting insects from tree bark. Endangered subspecies. Some subspecies of coatis, particularly those in isolated or threatened habitats, may face a higher risk of endangerment. These facts showcase the diverse and intriguing characteristics of coatis, emphasizing their ecological importance and the need for conservation efforts to ensure their continued survival in the wild.